some conceptual things. I kind of doodle around on properties. We're trying to be thoughtful for folks in properties, but also look more to the future about what the potential sort of properties could be. This was the PRA building. We were looking at some uses there. We had some people thinking of some educational possibilities with that. We've brought different businesses to look at the property. We've had housing developers look at that. So we continue to kind of look at those properties. The Del Bar property, Andrea and I are meeting with the DEP, I guess, in a couple of weeks. So we're trying to activate all the parcels in the borough. We met with East Rock Hill Borough Manager about the Penridge Airport. There's some large industrially zoned property up there, which that is an ideal spot for us to bring in new high-end industry, adjoining the airport and also connected to the railroad. So all the land around the airport is roughly 280 acres. That would be a partnership with us in East Rock Hill in bringing new business into our communities. And then the county this year also purchased a large tract of land in Sellersville, which I collaborate with them. And this was the old U.S. Gauge site, and they are going to kind of lead the development of developing an industrial park there that should employ 800 to 1,000 people, which there again, that supports our downtown and supports the new housing coming into the community. Free Will just opened their new tasting room, which is on Walnut Street. They've expanded into the upper floor of that building, which is roughly 15,000 square feet. They're going to retain all the existing space that they have down in the basement. And so what I'm working with them is about helping them map out their future, working on their business plan. And very nice for us to have a microbrewery in our community. And then, so what's next? People always ask about the shovels in the dirt. Well, you're going to see a lot of shovels in the dirt this year. And I think we're going to be going to a lot of groundbreakings. So it's going to create a lot of prosperity here in the borough. Not only will you have all the people working on these sites, but you're going to have all kinds of other people that this is going to attract here. So I want to thank you and thank the community. This has been the most exciting project to work on, just because we have so much in play all at one time. So we're going to be busy this year. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the time you spent. I sit on as many meetings as I can. And the details and the follow-up is unbelievable. So it's appreciated. Thank you.
Do you have any questions or comments for Steve? I'd just also like to thank Steve for all his time.
I have a question. The gallery, where's that going to be located?
The Chimayo Gallery, that's right across from the CNC Cafe. That's kind of between, if you're standing at the CNC Cafe looking across the street, there's a sign out front that says Chimayo Gallery. It used to be a hair salon on Market Street.
Are they going to have pictures if you want, or are they going to, if you have something that you want to frame?
I'm surprised he didn't get it on the board.
They don't do any framing.
They should have started it. It's a
They represent works of some local artists, craftspeople.
I think all the artists are from Bucks County.
Yes. Yeah, most of the artists are from Bucks County. They have pottery, they have jewelry, fabric, they have note cards, gift cards. They have the pillows that are made in the borough. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I was the first customer who bought the first painting from them, and so you can see my signed dollar bill on their wall if you go there. So I tried it, and I also want to say, you invest in me, and I want to say I invest back in you. Andrea and I have found that we have a common vice, which happens to be buying things at the antique shop across the street. But I do try to buy everything that I need for my life in the borough, to live what I proposed to you, that keeping the wealth in the borough. So when I buy things, I buy it here to keep the money sort of in the loop, and so I encourage everybody else to do that.
The reason I ask is because we have a gallery that would frame your works at Third and Walnut. And they have pictures that you can purchase too.
Okay. Let's get the, I think theirs is,
It's Walnut Street Gallery.
It wants to go.
yeah. So hopefully we'll become an artist community. We had Walter Baum, who was here years ago, is a very famous artist, nationally famous.
Look out for the book. We're coming.
Any other questions? Any questions?
Any questions, Steve? I just want to say thank you for all the work that you.
Well, thank you guys. It's been my pleasure.
It's been a pleasure to get to know you and go around and go to these meetings and see things with you. So it's been great. For your information, that building, that gallery, whatever it's called, there's a restaurant, and it's a video store. And now it's been a hair salon, and now it's a long history of stuff.
Well, thank you all for all your help. And I actually want to thank Nick Fox and the Gilmore Associates, because they've been integral in this this process that we've all worked together as a team, and I think this is unusual for this to occur in a community where we assemble all the key players, the regional authority, the electric company, to kind of troubleshoot projects before they even get started. And I think that's why you're going to see so much happen all at one time. So really, I applaud you guys for that. That's very innovative.
Thank you. Any other additional business under economic development? Anything that you'd like to bring up?
Just like to, I know you were out for a gym on Saturday, for Small Business Saturday.
My wife was doing her part.
What's that?
My wife was doing her part.
Yes. No, there's actually been a lot of people out doing their part. Business owners from the bakery to the treasure trove to the gallery to the salons. All said they saw an uptick in business. So it wasn't quite like, the car show or the tree lighting or the town blocked off a lot, but people were coming in and shopping and going from shop to shop to shop. So.
Last time there wasn't a huge outdoor contingency because it was kind of cold, it was like 30 degrees, I believe. But when you went to the stores, there were lines of a lot of people, so it seemed to work out very well. And Justin put a lot of effort and time in getting this thing up and going, so thank you very much, Justin. All right, moving on to Situate Outreach Committee. Me and Justin also talked about changing the format of this a little bit. We're looking to go more for a topical-driven town hall type meeting that we're going to call when appropriate. Any comments on that, Justin? Or?
I agree with you, Jim. It seems you only get attendance when you have, big hot topics in the town. So I think that's just a better way to go rather than having, every other month, just, call the meetings, kind of like the utility and public works do when we.
And I think that would make sense. We'll have the topic advertised and everyone will know what to prepare for, and we'll go from there. So that should work out well. Chuck, would you like to bring up under 5 life? Okay, moving along. Any other business anyone would like to bring to our attention? Okay, we are at the second public forum. If anyone have any comments or questions, we're going to take the time to do it. Press forum, was there anything the press would like to ask? All right, I do not think there's an executive session tonight. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming.